Hello everyone and welcome to the demo of Tiny Bookshop, which is a cozy narrative management game. And let's just jump right in and try it out. Yee, start that car. Today is the day. I've packed up my things, leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. Nice. Tiny Bookshop. Waterfront Square, Monday, summer something 1st. Alright. Hello, sir. You the clerk? Oh, sorry, madam. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. Yes, I am, Tilda. I've heard so much about you. Like what? Oh, I know you're planning to sell used books for a good price, and that you're not from the area. And I certainly think that you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Welcome to our quaint little town. I'm Tilda. Lovely to meet you. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement, so you can trust my advice. Let's see. You should know that us Bookstonians have very particular tastes in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels and not much else. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? All right. Bravo, you had the right book on hand. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. All right. Sadly, you didn't have the right book on offer. All right. Even though you may have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. You can check your sale chance at any time by hovering over the genres on the right. Okay. The sale chance shows the odds that someone might find a book they like. Because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop, it will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. Okay. That is definitely a sir. What are you looking for? Hello? Oh. I didn't know Le Corbusier something. Nice. Oh, wow. Hi there. You're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tilda. Did she know everything about you already? Yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job there. Oh, I'm talking about the Buxtonbury Review. It's the local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. My name's Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here in a while. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. Um, how about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Right, for the record, what made you come to Buxtonbury? Needed an escape, searching for where I belong, wanted an adventure. Yeah. Oh, wow. I kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, and what's your first impression of the town so far? Very windy, bit intimidating, friendly, I think. Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thanks so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now if you don't mind. See you around? I mean, I'm happy with you buying 3 books. Ooh, 2 sales? Oh, 3 even on you. Wow. Sold 5 copies of that. And 4 of that one. Fact. And travel. Okay. Buxtonbury Review, filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, Fern. The Buxtonbury Review reports on the goings-on around town. You can check today's and tomorrow's weather, and keep an eye out for upcoming events. Here you can see the money in your pocket, and all the books you own, both in your shop and in storage. Looks like they're running a little low. In the classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stocks. Let's give it a try. Just click to buy. Zero? Those should come in handy. Maintaining a good stock of books is an important part of any book-selling venture. Oh, obviously. The classified section will sometimes have other bits and bobs. Let's pick up this lovely cactus. Okay. Plus 2% your drama sale chance. Plus 2% danger? Okay. Close the newspaper by toggling it off in the item bar. Let's give this lonely cactus a new home. This is your item bar. From here you can open the newspaper and customize your bookshop, amongst other things. Click here to customize your bookshop. And this is your inventory. Click and drag an item to place it in your bookshop. Let's put it there. That doesn't really fit there, it's too tiny. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out though, sometimes this comes at the expense of another genre. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind. Hover over an item to check out what it does. To remove an item, simply right click on it. Let's do that. It fits better there. I don't want to remove it! You can decorate inside or outside.
Well... sometimes tutorials are very annoying. Try selecting the paints category to begin painting your bookshop. These are your paints. Left click to select a paint bucket. Now left click the bucket onto what you want to paint. Look for a white dot or use the icon above the bookshop. Once you have satisfied your inner interior decorator, click this button to save and return. Alright. Welcome to Buxtonbury. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to a location has a travel cost, which is based on your daily expenses as well as parking fees for the location. You'll unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick the waterfront square again. These are the books in your storage. Select a genre by left-clicking it to start stocking your shelves. Click to place the selected genre into your shelf. Click and drag to place multiple books. Nice, this book is now in your shop. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds of people finding a book they will like within that genre. Check the sale chance by hovering over the books on the right. That's 19, 21, 33, 35, and 30. You can remove books from your shelf with right click. Let's fill up the shelves. No need to leave any empty space. That's fine. Summer second. I guess it was summer first. Did you notice you can look around a location? Left click and drag to move your view. You can interact with things by left clicking on them. Let's pick up this buoy. Buoy, oh buoy. Okay. Hello, Mr. Seagull. Let's buy that. Awesome. You can also buy books and items while out and about, but they will be put into your storage, where you can access them on the next day. Very nice music. Anything interest you, sir? Hey, we've made a profit. Hello again, Tilda. There you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sorts of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Café Liberté as soon as you can.
Alright. Go to the cafe and speak to Tilda.
Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now.
Hello, sir. Ahoy, matey.
You might want to write this down, love. Having an organized diary will come in handy in our business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one?
Thank you.
There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye.
Hey, what are you doing here? So I assume you'd be at the beach like everyone else. Oh, I'm so sorry. I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. So sorry. Sorry. Here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop by there soon. Thank you. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Okay, open it at any time to check on your progress. Here you can track which genres you have sold most of, useful for adjusting your selection. This is the total number of books you sold here. Check back here for hints and events as you discover more. Looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Bookstonbury. You'll collect these stamps as you are making contributions around town. You can also see your progress towards the stamps as well as hints and extra info. Hover over the stamp for more information. Get to know the beach by visiting it 3 times. I know. Click on the arrows in the corners to flip to another page. Click on one of the bookmarks to quickly navigate between the different chapters. Alright. On this page, you can see the different items and effects currently affecting your bookshop. Make sure to use this page if you're ever unsure what something does, or when you are trying to create the most optimized bookshop. Alright. The calendar gives you an overview of what's happened and will happen this season. Check back frequently if you're ever unsure what's going on around town. Simply left click on one of the days to see more details. Well, we're getting some sales, which is nice. After all, it is a business we're running. Ahoy there, kiddo. How's it going? Alright. Looks like you've got a good sturdy vessel there. I have some old items lying around which I thought you might like. See if any of it is to your liking. Ooh, they're expensive though. Except for that one.
A special buoy for a special someone. Okay. Animal effects? Well,
My friends tell me you've got some decent cargo on board, too. They've been especially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I have to be careful or I might be outsold by her. Why don't we make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat.
okay.
I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck.
I guess the day's over. Looks like some items have been discounted a little. Now might be a good time to buy them. Okay. Although you could wait longer and risk someone else buying them first. Items in the seasonal section have a much slower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. But be sure to snatch them up before the season ends. Kind of thinking that and that.
Yeah.
Wow. You can look around the map by holding left click and dragging. I would love to have some more shelves. Half our money, but sure, let's do that. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up on what something does by looking at the tooltips.
There you are.
Yep.
It seems like Mariam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll drop by later. Now, I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'd fit well into that little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Saturday.
Okay.
I owe you, and I'll make sure there will be lots and lots of customers in it for you.
Sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find what they're looking for. Left click the bubble to help them, they won't wait forever. Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they're looking for. Pay attention to how certain parts of their requests are worded. Some things can be optional, while others are really important to your customer. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. You can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for your customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Now let's look for a book that might pique their interest. A left click to inspect a book. Okay. Hello, dear. I want a mystery plot. I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. The Murder of Roger Ackroyd is one of my all-time favorites. Here you can see important info about the book, including a short description. The short description, publication date, genre, author, and page count can all be helpful to inform your decision. Do you think this book is a good match? Once you've found a match, try recommending it to them. This one will certainly make you afraid of clowns, balloons, and storm drains. Well, I mean, that's a favorite of theirs, so maybe that then. How about this? Oh, sorry. You said it was your favorite, you didn't say that you had it. I mean, for all I know, you could have, I don't know, lent it from a library. But I need to make some money back. I'm looking for I'm looking for inspiration for the kitchen, but I don't want anything pretentious. I can't get enough of kitchen rules for your family and you. I'm on a deadline. Okay. No. Maybe you noticed that some books can show up across different genres. This doesn't impact how a customer perceives the book, but you can use it to recommend books in a genre where your customer might not have been looking. I mean, I guess that could be something? No. Traditional building techniques, no. Page boy? That one? Okay. It's design. I don't know. Sorry, but I don't feel like any of these are really anything to do with design or, decorating your kitchen. I am looking for a non-fiction book, but I absolutely don't care for books that try to give me life advice. I really enjoyed The Soul of Man Under Socialism. What? I don't know, maybe that? Oh, I guess I managed to get something right. You might have just found someone's favorite book. They'll buy this one and keep shopping. Wow, your customer just became inspired. This happens whenever you successfully recommend a book and increases the sale chance across all genres for a short while. Alright.
day over. Thank you for playing our demo. We hope you enjoyed your stay in Bookstonbury. You can support us by wishlisting on Steam and joining our Discord. See you there. Alright, well, I guess that's it for this video.
And if that looked at all interesting to you, then why not check it out on Steam? And thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye!